Hello, Miranda here, and I will be guiding you for the next 30 days on this self-care journey. And first off, I want to say thank you for deciding to take this journey with me. It will be fun and you will get a lot out of it, I promise. But with that being said, there's two things that you have to promise me. First off is you have to put everything into this. So if you get to a day where you think, I don't want to think about that because it's going to bring up sadness, or I don't want to think about that because I left that in the past, or anything like that, that's what I want you to dig into. That's what I want you to bring to the surface. Bring all those emotions, the good, the bad, the ugly, anything that makes you cry. Hey, that's great. Bring it in, acknowledge it, and this might help you move on for something. This might help you fix something. This might help you start something that you've always wanted to start. So don't hold any emotions back. You're going to be journaling during these 30 days, and I want you to get it all out. Don't feel silly about anything. No one's seeing you do this. I'm on the other side of the camera. If you need me, you can reach out to me. But you're the one that's doing this for yourself. So get everything out that you can. Second off is don't skip ahead. This is 30 days long. If we're on day 3, I want you to stay on day 3. If we're on day 13, I want you to stay on day 13. I don't want you looking at day 4 on day 3. I don't want you looking at tomorrow today. I want your mind to be in today. That way you can put everything out today instead of thinking, oh, well, tomorrow we're going to be focusing on this. Let me prepare for that. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to stay on today. So a little bit of explanation on how this will work. We will go through day by day. And so if we're going to be on day 3, I want you clicking on the corresponding video for day 3. And I'm going to be guiding you through the whole day, what you're going to be journaling about, if it's going to be journaling, if it's going to be exercising. I'm going to read it through with you, and I'm going to explain it if it needs any explaining, maybe give some examples, different things like that. And then after we kind of talk through your journaling or your exercise, then we're going to end with some stretching, some positive thinking. A great way to start your day in a positive way, because how it starts is typically how it's gonna go. If you start a day, great, good breakfast, good thoughts, typically it's gonna go in a good way. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, all grumpy, your day might not go the greatest. So hopefully you can start your day with this, a little positivity, a little thinking about what you're going to be journaling about. If it's an exercise day, you can start your day with exercise. I'm going to suggest drinking lots of water during this. Water is great for self-care for many reasons, and one of the days we do get into that. So I won't get into it a whole lot right now. But again, I'm so excited that you chose to do this with me. This is my thing. I love to help people. I love health. I love wellness, exercise. I love it all. So let's get started and go on and grab your box. And we're going to go through it. Got your box and your cards. These are your 30 cards for your 30 days. Again, like I said, if we're on day 1, I want you to stay on day 1. I don't want you flipping, being nosy. So no being nosy. So this is day 1. This is where we're going to start. But first we're going to go through the box and I'm going to explain some things. So go on and open it up. You can choose to do one of two things. You can choose to leave everything in here and kind of take it out as you go, get out what you need. Or you can choose to have like a nightstand in your bedroom or a certain place in the kitchen or loft, wherever, and you can kind of spread everything out just so you can see what you have, easy access. So you can do one or the other. Just leave it all in here or spread it out just to see what you have, your preference. You can look in here, but not the cards. So your first thing is going to be your how to use your box. I will be guiding you through, just like I had said. Only stay where we are. This is a daily kind of check-in, preferably in the morning. I know that's not typical, or that might not be typical for everybody. It might be after work, it might be after the kids go to bed, you might be a night shifter, you know, just whatever works. But try to keep it on the same time during the day if you can, just so you kind of get a routine with the self-care. So one thing that we are going to be doing and go through and dig through here is get these little cards out, and also get your magnet out. Everybody might have something different. So one thing that you're going to be doing is on a piece of paper, one of these, there's 30 of these, you are going to be writing, you can be following along on here. On one of the pieces of papers in the mornings, you will be writing a positive note to yourself and hanging it with your magnet. So what you're gonna be doing, again, you can do this and you can stick it on the refrigerator. You can take this to work if you have a filing cabinet or something magnetic that you can see, but I want this in a spot every day with a positive affirmation to yourself. You are strong, you are kind, you're gonna accomplish a goal, whatever it may be. Everybody's will be different. But I do want this every morning. This will be changed 30 days, every day throughout these 30 days. You're gonna take it and you're gonna have a magnet and you're gonna put it where you can see it every day, fridge, wherever that is. And I want you to read it. Every time you go past it, I want you to read it. I don't want you to think, oh, that's just that thing I'm doing. Read it and take it to heart, because you are special, you are kind, you are strong. Read it. If the mind hears it enough, if you tell your body enough, you will believe it, and you need to believe it because everybody is special. So that is this. That's with the magnet and the 30 cards. Next thing, very important, you will be doing and using is the journal and a pen. So the journals are cute. They have little positive quotes on them. But what you're going to be doing is journaling every day, whether we exercise, whether we are doing a journal lesson. Every day for 30 days, you're going to be journaling, and you can do it however you want. If you want to free write all over the page, you know, that's fine. If you want to label them 1, 2, 3, 4, you can do that. If you want to, at the top, say this is for exercise day, you know, you can do however you want. The only 2 rules I have, like I said, are no jumping ahead and giving it all you got. Other than that, you make this any way that you need best. So that's this. You are going to have a give day, random act of kindness. You are going to be giving the give card away. You're going to be filling it out on the back. This is a day, so set this over to the side. You will be pampering yourself with a face mask. Men, this is not just for women. Men deserve self-care too. They deserve pampering as well. So you can set that to the side. You have your magnet like I showed you. You have your 30 pieces of paper like I showed you. You have a foot soak bag. This is lavender. Lavender is very calming even for men. So it smells really good. It has dried lavender in it, food grade dried lavender, and lavender Epsom salt. And I will explain how to use this when the time is ready. You have 2 little snacks in here. The only thing this will be used for is a day. So please do not think, ooh, she threw a little treat in there, and eat it. Don't eat it until I say so. And there are 2. We're gonna be doing a couple different things, so we do need 2. If you have some type of allergy, if you get it and you don't like it, I will instruct you the day before on what to get, because it does need to be a certain something. I will explain more, but don't eat. And last but not least the exercise bands. Now, I will be doing a short video on actually how to use these separately from whenever we do use these, just so it doesn't take the time of when we do use these for the exercise days. But I will show you safety with bands. I will show you the strength of each bands. You have the bands and then you have 2 handles. I will show you how to connect everything. And then when it's exercise time, I will show you how to work out as well. We will be working out fully with bands. So set those to the side. And then most importantly, we have the cards. So this is the most important thing in the box, and I want you to have this with you. You can have this with you. I will be reading this in the morning, in the evening, whenever you watch me, whenever you watch your video. But if you don't want to fill it out, if you don't want to fill your journal out right away and you want to think about it during the day, that's great. If you don't want to do it right away, like when I'm telling you, giving you examples, you know, that's totally fine. But if you know, some of you might know right away, hey, this is what I need to journal on. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I need to change in my life. If you know right away, you can definitely write it down. And if you write it down and you fill out your journal in the morning and you decide to add something in the evening, add it. If you think about something during the day that goes along with the journal card, please journal it. Because at the end of the 30 days, you will be reflecting on everything that you journaled, different emotions that were brought up, different feelings. And these are small enough to put in a purse, to put in a, you know, a gym bag or your work bag, whatever it may be, or just to sit on your side table on your bed, just whatever, but they are small enough to take with you. So we're starting. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna read this card and then we're gonna end with some stretching. We're gonna start our day out in a great way, in a positive way with positive vibes, and you're gonna have a fantastic day. So go on and pick up your cards, stay on number 1, and let's read it. Today is day 1. Are you nervous for this self-improving journey? Don't be. Bring all those strong walls down. This is for you to create a better you. Okay, so let's begin. Do you strive for perfection? Is it holding you back from completing something or even starting? During this journey, perfection needs to be taken out of the picture. Allow yourself to make mistakes or slip up without punishing yourself. Road bumps and blocks will happen. What have you been scared at failing at? With perfection now gone and breakdowns allowed, what is something you want to start or accomplish, and why? Journal about this. This will be different for everybody, but no one is perfect. We all make mistakes, and throughout this journey, you cannot get on yourself. You have to allow margin for error. You have to allow yourself to slip up, whether it's committing to something and skipping a day. Don't get upset with yourself. Don't get down. Continue on. So, what it says is, with perfection now gone and breakdowns allowed, what is something you want to start or accomplish? Why? So this is when you're going to pick up your journal. Like I said, you can do it now or you can do it later. Have the day to think about it, and you're going to journal. So this is day 1. Now, as I just explained, also each morning you will take a provided piece of paper, which is the small rectangles, and write down a positive note to yourself. Hang it with a magnet, also provided, on the fridge or somewhere you can see it several times a day. So go ahead and do that now for the first one. And I do want you to do this one now because I want this to be in your sight throughout the day. If you do it right at the end of the day, right before you go to bed, then you won't be able to see it and say it to yourself. So go on and do this now. Think about it. You will have 30 of them. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the cards down and we're gonna stretch. Now, at the end of every little session like this, and it won't take as long either, I just wanted to do more explanation today with how this whole thing's gonna work. So they won't last all this long. But at the end, I do wanna start, hopefully it's starting your day, with some stretching and relaxing. And if you're coming straight out of bed, this might put you kind of back to sleep because it's gonna relax you. But at this time, if you want, you can put on some relaxing music. You can put on some relaxing sounds if you like the rainforest sound, if you like rain, if you like kind of white noise, because this is when we're gonna stretch and relax. Some people like it quiet and some people like the noise. So first thing we're gonna do is neck stretches. We're gonna start at the top and we're gonna work our way down. And always do it to your ability. If I say take it a little further, if you can't take it a little further, don't do it. Always do it to your comfort. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch from side to side with our neck, starting with our neck. So pull over, and as you're doing this, I want you to sit up straight, shoulders down and back, neck pulling over. And you're gonna breathe, be breathing deep. Bring the air all the way down to the bottom of your lungs, and then exhale. And whenever I say pull over, you're not really pulling, you're just kind of guiding your head to the side. You should be feeling it in the side of your neck here, the opposite side. Okay, come up. Kind of twist around. You're going to be going to the other side. Again, deep breathing. Feel your whole belly expanding and relaxing. And the longer you hold the stretch, the more relaxed it'll be, and the more your muscles will loosen and let your head go even further. That's with any stretch. So the next we're gonna do, we're gonna turn to the side. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see this. We're gonna go backwards and stretch back. Chest out, neck up straight. Pull your arms back, clasp them. If you can't clasp them, take them as close together as you can. The goal is to get the chest opened up. If you can clasp them, great. Again, shoulders back and neck in a line. You don't want your neck sticking way out. And breathe. Okay, so the next one, we're gonna stretch the opposite muscles. We're gonna stretch the back now. We're gonna be bringing our arms around and we're gonna be acting like we're hugging a huge beach ball. We're gonna act like we have a big beach ball in front of us. So if you can see my arms, they're rounded. They're not straight reaching out, they're rounded. And I can feel my shoulder blades pulling apart. And you can rest your head kind of down below. And you will feel this in your back, your upper back. Again, sitting up straight, and always breathe. All right. So next what we're gonna do, we're gonna be stretching our trunk here, arm up, and we're gonna take it on over to the other side. You could be doing all these standing as well, if you would like. Take it over to the side. You're going to be feeling it in your oblique here. Breathing. Bring your other arm up. That one down. And over for your other side. Now again, only go to comfort for your comfort. You want to go a little bit past discomfort. You want to get into a little bit of discomfort, but not a whole lot, because like I said, if you hold the stretch long enough, you will feel a release. And back up, both arms back up overhead. Reach up and try to touch the ceiling. Lengthen that torso. And if you're standing doing these, reach through your entire body, stretch it out. Okay, arms down. Now we're gonna be standing if you're sitting. If you're standing, great. We're just gonna do a simple hip bend. So we're gonna stand with our feet about shoulder width apart and come all the way down. Now with this one, let your head hang. Feel vertebra by vertebra rolling down. If you can't touch your feet or your floor, you can put your hands on your shins, whatever's comfortable. If you can't go down all the way, if your hamstrings are really tight, this is a good one for your hamstrings. Then just go down to whatever is comfortable. And don't lock out your knees, keep them bent slightly. So feel this one working in your hamstrings and your lower back for a few seconds. Again, you're gonna be breathing. All right, then go on and have a seat back down. And if you don't feel like you're holding these poses long enough or these stretches long enough, after we're done with this, you can run through the stretch part again. Or, if you feel a little bit more limber now, you can kind of remember these and do them later on in the day as well. Or if you want to replay this at the end of the day, or a couple hours after to stretch out, if you have a desk job or something, you can do that as well. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down. You're gonna lay on your back, legs straight out. You're gonna bring one leg up. You have two choices for this one. You can bring one leg up at a time. Hold it. Now while you're holding that, if you're doing one, I'm gonna show you the opposite or the other, and that's where you can bring both up at the same time. Now this is a good lower back stretch. So if your lower back is really tight, you might only be able to do one side at a time. But again, pull the knees in to a little bit of discomfort. So if you're doing only one leg at a time, go on and switch to the other leg. Do whatever is comfortable for you. All right, so go on and lay that one out. Now, what you're gonna do, this is final relaxation. We've come to the end. So, and this is how we will end each day. So, you're going to lay down on your back. Your hands are gonna be face up, palms up, and you're gonna let your feet flow slightly to the side. So you're gonna be laying with your face, with your nose to the ceiling. You're gonna have your shoulders down and back. You can lift up your chest, pull your shoulder blades underneath you. And for your spine, you're gonna lift your butt up and lean it back. Push it down so you don't have that arch in your back. You don't want the arch in your lower back. And again, legs are relaxed, feet pointed outwards. Just let them in the resting spot. However things fall, let them fall. And we're gonna hold this for about a minute. And what I want you to do is I want you to shut your eyes and I want you to focus on your breathing. You're gonna be breathing in. Feel your belly rise. Feel the air go all the way down into your lungs. And you're gonna exhale. And just let everything out of your mind. Don't think about anything. Don't even think about the journaling prompt that you're gonna be doing today. Just let everything out. So again, relax, shut your eyes, deep breathe, and feel your body relax. For each time you breathe in, feel your body sink a little bit more into the ground. Big deep breaths in and long exhales out. If you feel tension anywhere in your body, release it. Make sure your shoulder blades and your shoulders are relaxed. Make sure your jaw is unclenched. Make sure your butt is scooted down so you don't have that arch. Feel your feet turn out. Breathe in and out. All right, start wiggling your fingers and your toes and go on and open your eyes. Go on and sit back up. I hope you are rested. I hope you are de-stressed a little bit, and I hope you are ready to take on your day if you are watching me in the morning. Again, I am so excited to have you on this journey with me. Just give it all you got and stick it out, and you will get a lot out of this, I promise. See you tomorrow.